Are you preparing for JEE and finding coordinate geometry tough? Want to know if Cengage coordinate geometry book can really help you? In this video, I'll tell you everything about this book so you can decide if it's right for your JEE preparation. Stay with me. So this is the Cengage coordinate geometry book and here's the DPP you get along with the book. Now the basic thing is this book is for JEE Advanced and also you can use it for JEE Main. And here you get complete theory, questions, previous year questions and also the solutions of the questions. Now let's look at the book first. So here you can see the book. It's authored by Tewani. Here you can see the contents page. First preface, then first chapter is coordinate system. After that, second chapter is straight lines. Then third chapter is pair of straight lines. Then fourth chapter is circle. Then fifth chapter is parabola. Then chapter 6 is ellipse. Then chapter 7 is hyperbola. After that, you get the solutions of the chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then appendix 1, chapter I solved JEE Main 2019 questions, 16 sets. Then appendix 2, chapter I solved JEE Main January 2020 questions, 6 sets. Then appendix 3, JEE Advanced 2019 solved questions. This book is a bit older. If you get the new edition that I have been given the link in the description, you get a new one that includes the latest JEE Main and Advanced questions. So here you get the preface and after that chapter 1 coordinate system. The structure of this book is first you get some theory, then some illustrations so that you can see how the questions are solved. After that again some theory, then again some illustrations, again some theory, illustrations, then you can see here you get some concept application exercise to test your understanding and what you have read before this exercise, how much you have understood that. After that you get again some theory, then again illustrations and theory illustration. This cycle continues, then again you get concept application exercise. So first you get some theory, then you get some illustrations, then you get concept application exercise, and this is a cycle. It continues several times and sometimes you see some notes. Again this cycle continues and after several repetition you see here at the end of the chapter you get some solved examples. Here you get solved examples and you get several solved examples here. After that you see here exercises. There are several types of questions in the exercises. First is single correct answer type questions. Here you can see. After that here you can see multiple correct answer type questions, then linked comprehension type questions, then matrix match type questions. After that here you see numerical value type questions. Then in the archives you see JEE Mains and advanced PYQ questions. Here you see only JEE Main questions, but later you will find out in other chapters you will find JEE Main and JEE Advanced PYQ questions are given in the archives section, and also the answers key are given here. Okay, at the end of the book you can see there are solutions of each of the questions. Okay, now here's the chapter 2 straight lines. The structure is basically same. First theory, then illustrations, then again theory and illustrations, and then you get concept application exercise. After that again theory, illustration, then again concept application exercise, then theory, illustrations, concept application exercise. This cycle continues and you go to at the end of the chapter you see several solved examples, like right here solved examples. Here you can see, and after that here's the exercises, and here you can see different types of questions. You can find out different types of questions here. Single correct answer type questions. After that here linked comprehension type questions, then matrix match type questions, then numerical value type questions, and here you can see archives, and after that answer key. Now this is the chapter 3. I'm going to quickly show you the pages a bit and also the chapters here. This is the chapter 4 circle. After that this is the chapter 5 parabola, chapter 6 ellipse, then chapter 7 hyperbola. At the end of the book here you can find out the solutions of all these chapters questions. After the solutions section here, this is the appendix 1 chapter wise solved JEE Main 2019 questions, 16 sets. This is chapter wise questions. Also you can see the answer key are given here. After that appendix 2 chapter wise solved JEE Main January 2020 questions, 6 sets. Here you can see the answer key. Also appendix 3 JEE Advanced 2019 solved questions, and here's the answer key and hints and solutions. So that was the book. Now let's see the DPP. Here you can see the DPP. Okay, here you can see the contents page. There are several DPPs for each of the chapters. Chapter 1 coordinate system, chapter 2 straight lines, then chapter 3 pair of straight lines, then chapter 4 circles, then chapter 5 parabola, chapter 6 ellipse, chapter 7 hyperbola, and after that you get the solutions. Here you can see the chapter 1 DPP 1.1, then DPP 1.2, then here is the chapter 2, And that's it for every chapter. There are different types of questions here, like single correct answer type, multiple correct answer type, sometimes subjective type questions also. And also at the end of the DPP you get the answer key, and at the end of the DPP, all these DPPs, you can find out the solution sections. Here you can find all the solutions here. So here you can see, and that's it. Now let's talk about the pros and cons about this book. Okay, so first pros. Now the first pro is pro number 1, extensive coverage from basics to advanced problems. Also, the thing is, here you get the theory and you get different types of problems from low level to difficult. The next pro is graded questions allow steady progress. So in the illustration sections, you can see here there are questions solved. These are sometimes easy questions, sometimes difficult problems. Okay, after that you get concept application exercise. Here you get some easy to difficult level questions as the chapter goes. At the end of the chapter you get tough questions. At the beginning of the chapter you get the easy questions. At the end of the chapter you get solved examples. Here are difficult, sometimes difficult questions are solved here. After that you go to the exercises. Here you get different types of questions from easy to difficult level. Now the third pro is integrated previous year JEE questions help connect practice to exam patterns. Now the thing is, at the archive sections, here you get to know about the PYQs, and you should solve PYQs to know about the difficulty level about the exam. This is also a good point about this book. Also, the pro number 4 is detailed solved examples for clarifying complex concepts. So here you can see, as I have told you earlier, that you get a lot of examples, and sometimes it will help you to clear some concepts, to know how you can solve some difficult concepts that need some special ways to do that, or sometimes some steps that you cannot solve on your own. Now let's talk about the cons. Now the first point is large number of questions can be overwhelming if preparation time is limited. So this book needs some time to solve all the problems. Okay, there are a lot of problems and you need some good amount of time to solve all the problems. The next point is not very beginner friendly. Some concepts assume prior knowledge or coaching support. Well, this is not really in the most case, but in some cases it sometimes requires some previous knowledge, prerequisite knowledge. But most of the cases this book starts from the basic. But yeah, so if you have some prerequisite knowledge, it will help you to understand more clearly. Now the third con is some solutions are brief and may be difficult without a strong foundation. As I have told you, that in some cases you may find the solutions is not really that much helpful. But well, for that case you need to study again the theory part, and again you have to come to look at the solutions. Now that's the thing. Now the question is, who should study this book? Students with a solid foundation in coordinated geometry should solve this book. Also, self-study aspirants aiming for top JEE ranks, they should solve this book. Also, beginners should combine this book with coaching or simpler guides. Cengage coordinated geometry is a well-structured, comprehensive resource. It demands dedication but rewards serious aspirants with improved skills, also some good ranks. Have you used this book? Share your experience in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe to JIK Study and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.